Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb has suggested that the object designated 3I Atlas may not be a natural fragment of stone at all, but some form of alien technology and interstellar artifacts sent here from another solar system. The announcement that researchers at Harvard, working alongside NASA scientists, have confirmed that this interstellar body may be on a trajectory leading to an impact with the Moon has ignited both scientific fascination and public unease. This is not a simple asteroid. Its path appears too precise, its motion too unusual. Some whisper that perhaps it is deliberately aligned with the inner solar system. What makes this moment extraordinary is not just the discovery, but the consequences. Rarely do the boundaries between deep space mysteries and tangible effects upon our own celestial backyard blur so vividly. The Moon, so constant in human imagination, so essential to Earth's stability, suddenly finds itself standing in the path of a traveler from the stars. When astronomers first tracked 3I Atlas, they identified it as part of a rare class of interstellar objects, fragments not born of our sun's gravity, but ejected from distant stellar nurseries light years away. Already this made it exceptional, a successor to Oumuamua and to I Borisov. But unlike those three, I Atlas has drawn attention not only for its origin, but for its trajectory, its narrowing path toward the Earth-Moon system. Early projections suggested a harmless flyby. Now refinements in the data point to something more unsettling, a potential collision with the lunar surface. For science, this transforms a mere visitor into an event of planetary significance. The Moon, scarred for billions of years by ancient impacts, could soon bear a mark delivered not by a local asteroid, but by a messenger from another star. Unlike native asteroids, an interstellar object carries alien chemistry. Its collision would embed fragments of distant worlds into lunar soil, a geological time capsule hurled across light years, shattered open on arrival. Estimates suggest 3I Atlas spans hundreds of meters, perhaps over a kilometer. At interstellar velocity faster than most Earth-crossing asteroids, its impact would unleash an energy release unlike anything humanity has ever observed firsthand. With no atmosphere to shield or slow it, the Moon would take the full brunt of its force. From Earth, the consequences would be visible. A plume of dust and molten debris might rise hundreds of kilometers into space, briefly glowing like a false sunrise against the night. If the strike occurred on the near side, billions might witness it with their naked eyes, a cataclysm unfolding in real time. But beyond spectacle lies significance. The Moon is no passive ornament. Its gravity steadies Earth's tilt, governing tides and climate rhythms across epochs. A strike of this magnitude would not shatter the Moon nor alter its orbit, but the redistribution of its mass could introduce subtle, measurable changes, rippling across the Earth-Moon system. For humanity, the impact would open opportunities as well as anxieties. Robotic missions could be dispatched to study the crater. Telescopes across the globe would analyze the debris in every wavelength of light. The Moon would become a natural laboratory, its new scar preserving interstellar material for generations of scientists to examine. Yet the psychological effect may be greater still. For millennia, the Moon has symbolized constancia, beacon of calm in the night sky. To see it violently transformed by a body from beyond the stars is to be reminded of the universe's indifference. The Moon is not untouchable. Nothing is. Culturally, spiritually, and artistically, the event would ripple outward. Civilizations that once worshipped the Moon might see omens in the scar. Artists would find inspiration in its altered face. Generations of children would grow up under a different moon, marked by a wound delivered in their lifetime. Planetary descent. 3I Atlas underscores an uncomfortable truth. Our skywatching has focused on near-Earth asteroids' predictable bodies bound to the Sun. Interstellar objects unbound and unpredictable represent a new class of hazard. Once inside our neighborhood, their immense velocity leaves no room for deflection. The Moon, in this case, may serve as an accidental shield, absorbing the blow of an interstellar messenger instead of Earth. But the lesson is stark. The solar system is not closed. The universe is dynamic, alive with motion, and sometimes it collides with us. Whether seen as disaster or discovery, the impact of 3I Atlas would mark a turning point. It would be science, culture, and myth converging in one night sky. A reminder that the cosmos is not only to be studied from afar, but something that reaches across the void, touching us, shaping us, and forcing us to remember that we live within its restless tides. The moment passes, but the scar remains. A fresh crater now stains the lunar face, etched by an object that journeyed untold light years before surrendering itself to collision. For scientists, the site is not merely destruction. It is revelation. Every fragment scattered across the regolith is a sample from another solar system, a messenger of alien chemistry delivered without invitation. In laboratories across Earth, the anticipation is electric. What minerals lie within this debris? What isotopes might rewrite models of star formation? What hidden compounds might hint at the seeds of life scattered across the galaxy? The moon, long considered a silent archive of the solar system, has become a galactic archive or place where the universe itself has signed its presence with fire. Robotic probes are rerouted, redirected, repurposed. Landers from multiple nations race toward the site, their instruments tuned to capture the fleeting freshness of interstellar matter before radiation and solar wind alter its signature. The crater becomes contested ground scientifically, politically, symbolically. For the first time, humanity debates not only who owns the moon, but who owns the materials that have come from beyond the stars. Meanwhile, the skies above Earth shimmer with dust. Some of the ejecta, hurled with enough speed, escapes the moon's gravity, entirely arcing into delicate trails that momentarily form a faint, ghostly halo around our nearest neighbor. From telescopes, it resembles a ring, a temporary crown of interstellar dust. Children look up at it with awe. For a generation, bedtime stories are no longer of the man in the moon, but of the scar that glows with alien light. Yet beneath the wonder, deeper questions take root. If 3i Atlas was only the first of many, how many more wanderers drift unseen in the dark? The very idea unsettles planetary defense strategies. Models built for local asteroids suddenly feel fragile. An interstellar body travels too fast, arrives with too little warning, and allows no time for deflection.